Have you ever been diagnosed with diabetes and you were told to stop eating certain foods? Well, Tine was told to stop everything except beans. Yes, you heard that right. Only beans. Tine was 42 years in 2012 when the story started. She was a cheerful woman, full of life, laughter, and love for different types of food, especially sweet foods. But everything changed the day she was told she had diabetes. Fear took over her heart. She didn't want to depend on drugs. Neither did she want to fall sick. So when a man in her neighborhood, a self-proclaimed medical expert, told her, "Madam Tine, forget all those your fancy foods, just eat only beans. Beans is the best for diabetes," she believed him. To her, it sounded simple and powerful. Beans are natural, she thought, so it must be healthy. And that was how her beans journey began. The very next morning, Tine cooked a big pot of beans porridge. She told her husband and children with pride, "From now on, we're eating healthy. Beans will save me." At first, it wasn't so bad. She enjoyed her beans porridge. Then she tried akara. Then moi-moi. Breakfast, akara. Lunch, beans. Dinner, beans again. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and Tine became known as Madam Beans. But soon, the struggle began. Her stomach started rumbling. She felt bloated, heavy, and tired. Even the smell of beans made her want to run away. Her friends would invite her for lunch, and she'd politely decline. "No, I can't eat rice," she'd say. "I'm only allowed to eat beans." At weddings and family parties, she sat quietly with her little plate of moi-moi, watching others enjoy jollof rice, chicken, and salad. Where there's no moi-moi or beans, she would starve herself until she gets home. She missed variety, she missed flavor, but she kept telling herself, "It's only for a while. Soon, my diabetes will disappear." So she endured. Day after day, meal after meal, she forced herself to continue. 2 years passed. One bright morning, Tine decided to visit the hospital for a checkup. She walked in confidently, smiling, ready to hear the good news that would be different from what she'd been hearing. But when the doctor looked at her test results, his expression changed. "Madam," he said softly, "your blood sugar level is still very high." Tine froze. Her smile faded. "How?" "I stopped eating everything. I've been eating only beans as advised." The doctor sighed deeply. "Who told you to eat only beans?" When she described the so-called expert, the doctor shook his head slowly, saying, "Madam, that man isn't a certified health professional. You've been starving your body of balance. Beans are good, but your body needs more than that." Tine's eyes filled with tears. 2 years of sacrifice, all for nothing. That day, she was referred to a certified dietitian. The moment she walked in, Tine poured out her story. Every detail, every struggle. The dietitian listened patiently and then said, "Tine, your body needs balance. No single food can cure diabetes. What you need is a healthy plan, one that includes vegetables, fruits, grains, and proteins in the right portions." He handed Tine a simple meal timetable, colorful, balanced, and realistic. For the first time in years, Tine felt hope. Within a few months of following the new plan, her energy returned. Her blood sugar began to stabilize. She could eat without fear again, and she finally understood. Healthy eating isn't about restriction, it's about balance. Today, Tine shares her story with anyone who will listen. Don't take advice from just anyone, she warns. Not everyone who sounds confident knows what they're saying. Always confirm from a certified dietitian or doctor. She laughs now when she remembers her 2-year beans marathon. But deep inside, she knows how dangerous and how lucky she was. Too much of even a good thing can be bad. And when it comes to your health, half knowledge can be deadly. So if anyone ever tells you to stop or start eating certain food, pause and ask questions from your dietitian. Because just like Tina learned, the right food can heal, but the wrong advice can harm.